Hi guys. Right now I'm going to talk about something that really inspired me, and I felt I had to let it out. Just let my feelings out, let it do its thing. You know what I'm saying? And I can't film on my phone also right now because I have no memory. So, and I want to do it right now, so I'm using my laptop basically, and I think it has good resolution. You know what I'm saying? So, Nikki, I watched this program on Netflix called Daughters of Destiny, and it inspired me so much. It was actually about this school in India, a non-profit organization run by Dr. George. What they do is they basically bring in kids from untouchable families or basically from lower caste families and provide them with quality education, right? And I thought that was amazing because most of the times what happens is that families of the lower caste or the untouchables, right, they are usually stuck in the poverty cycle. And according to the constitution in India, the caste system is said to have been ridden and all that, but it's not. It's still very prevalent. It's still so prevalent even in my family. Even being in Singapore, the caste system is still so prevalent, yeah, among like Indian communities in general. So a lot of the times what happens with lower caste and untouchable people is that they don't get they are not as respected in the society, and for them to even like get a proper job, becomes very very difficult. They literally work for like meager amounts. They work for survival pretty much. And what Shanti Bhavan does is that they bring in all these kids from untouchable families, and one child per family basically in Tamil Nadu and like the states around, and they bring these kids, they educate them, and they make them and they nurture them into students who are competent with students like us, who come from like international systems, um you know from high quality education systems. So I was thinking about it, like how blessed I have been, to be brought up in Singapore and to have studied in like a free education system and in a meritocratic system and all that, right? And then I thought about it, but why is it that even though I have worked hard, why couldn't I get into top schools? Why weren't my grades showing, correct? And the main reason to that was because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't have the right mental state. And to really, and there was no teacher or just anyone in the institution to notice that and bring out like the best in me, because in school we're like children, right? And we need someone as a role model to really mold us into achievers. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like every student will get it from home also. Oh god, I'm getting so many messages on my phone, huh? Yeah, and not everyone can get that kind of nurturing at home, so I feel like school definitely has a responsibility. But I don't know, I just felt like I could never relate to any teacher in school pretty much while I was growing up here. And then when I was actually conned to go to India, right? It's like a background music right now. It's like, so then, and then it's going to be like, na 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 na. Then I say, then na 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 na. Okay. Then after going to India, I mean, I was conned into going to India, right? But I still decided to stay there because if I actually told my father, I could have gone to like elsewhere to study. I was thinking of like UK or Australia to pretty much to my university. But since that whole India situation happened, you can catch that story in my other videos, actually called my sexual abuse story. You know. But I'm owning my scars, honey. I'm owning it. It's not going to bring us down, all right? I decided to stay in India, and my college is very. We hardly have any facilities, to be honest. Like, it can't be compared to any international colleges. It's not recognized in the world at all. Um, we have 21 departments. Our canteen is just one canteen. Um, and they sell things like vada, samosa, um fried rice, noodles, parota, and all that. So that's like our canteen. Really traditional, really nice. So I like that kind of setting. And we don't even use phones in college. Like, we hardly use technology. Everything is written on paper and everything. And the thing is that, see, at the end of the day, right, even though I was in a very high end education system in India, in Singapore, I wasn't happy. But once I went to India, I was very happy. I decided to stay there because I felt belonged for the first time, you know, somewhere. I think that was the first time I've actually felt belonged in like an educational institution. And therefore, I stayed because I became better as a person also. Values are more emphasized in my college than education itself. It's a thing that the college follows, you know, because it's run by sisters, by nuns. So life values come in first before your grades or anything of that sort. And it's a highly, highly disciplined college, very strict, you know. It almost runs like a school, but I feel so happy down there. Even though I don't get like quality education, but I get no, you know what? No, I feel like this is what it is. It's not even, do you know what education is? It's about learning, right? Even like the whole definition of education is just learning, correct? And this college, I'm learning about life values and not just how to score grades and how to be the top and how to be competitive. No. My college, I feel like, is true education. Even though it's not one of the top colleges in the world, even though it doesn't actually have a cutoff to enter that college, it teaches about life lessons. And I feel like that is true learning compared to like first world colleges. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what it is. And that's why I feel so much happier there in my college in India, even though it's not recognized in the world, but it doesn't matter because it makes me feel happy as a human being. And I think that's what is important. So what I'm trying to say is that, you know, education is about empowering one, it's about nurturing one. It's not just about like, you know, pushing someone into a certain system and asking them to fit in. No, that's not right at all. It's bring the best out of everyone. So that's what it is. Yeah. So if you guys can relate, that's great. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So bye bye until next video.